Hello everyone, Elite Dick Man here. The new Skibidi Toilet 69th episode is out. Anyway, here we go. The episode starts with a jump scare, and then this toilet stabs the POV cameraman's hand, and then he punches him with spikes on his knuckles, and then kicks him, and then whacks him with a plunger with spikes on it, then does it again and that kills him. And there is a skeleton next to it, which I'm guessing that the skin was taken off for a robot Skibidi toilet. Anyway, we see Dark Speakerman stabbing Skibidi parasites, and one comes up to the POV cameraman, but manages to react and whacks him with his plunger. Then we see a Skibidi parasite almost infect the Dark Speakerman, but he manages to take it off, then yells at it, then throws it onto the floor. Next, we see a cameraman having his foot on a Skibidi parasite, and he's holding a tablet, and further away, we see a few cameramen bullying another toilet. Then we see two Skibidi toilets poking out of a door, and this reminds me of one of Dafouk's old videos, and this was from the YouTube shorts, Sleepwalk SFM, Sleepwalk 2 SFM, and Skibidi Sleepwalk Toilet Anyway. We go to another Skibidi-based door, and we see a burning guy, which reminds me of William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's or Scrap Trap, when he says the classic quote, "I always come back." Then we see a guy shaking probably cause it's cold in that cell, or he's traumatized. Anyway, we see the scanner thingy from Half-Life again, and a cameraman shooting at it. Then we see three skeleton toilets, which Elite Cameraman pointed out. It looks like the skeleton roasting meme anyway. We go into the massive room and we see a cameraman head cut off, and I'm guessing it was from this Skibidi hybrid, and jumps down and also cuts off another cameraman's head, then walks to the POV, and the way he walks reminds me of Springtrap from FNAF. Anyway, he tries to hit the POV cameraman but misses, then hits him with the spiky plunger, and then the Skibidi hybrid grabs hold of it and then yells at the POV cameraman. Then the Dark Speakerman stabs the hybrid, but that didn't work out, so he threw him off. Then the POV throws his spiky plunger at the Skibidi hybrid, and then he falls to the floor, then acts like a 5-year-old. Next, there is an explosion, and there are multiple Skibidi hybrids and two large toilets. Then the camera pans to a cameraman next to another scanner thingy. Then the POV cameraman runs to it, and we see a toilet with a metal thing covering his eyes and nails in his ears. Like, what's the point? It's not worth adding that because the Skibidi scientist could have just used the thing on the buzzsaw toilet in episode 48. The metal thing on his eyes looked less useless than the one on this toilet anyway. We see a Michael Jackson toilet, and the two speaker men jump over the closing Skibidi-based door, and then they start dancing. But then the Skibidi-based door explodes, and the two speaker men explode as well. And then the Michael Jackson toilet chases us, and the POV cameraman runs away to another area, and we see a cameraman gives the Dark Speakerman a remote, and then we see two cameramen running to us, and then we see the Michael Jackson toilet come towards the two cameramen and kills them, and we see that the door's shut, and we turn to the Dark Speakerman, and the POV cameraman approaches him and starts punching him, and his third punch hits the wall. Well, I'm guessing that this is the same POV plunger cameraman like last episode. Also, at first I thought that a Skibidi parasite infected him and made him do that, but it's not that anyway. The POV plunger cameraman turns to the door, and we see a lot of Skibidi toilets, including the Michael Jackson toilet. And the POV plunger cameraman does this gesture, and I'm pretty sure you know what this means, but anyway, we go even deeper, and there are only 5 of them left. And that's it. Like and subscribe because Skibidi toilet is gay, I think. Anyway, Elite Dick Man out.